appreciate what you've done, being willing to do these feat readings for the students of Freshers Fair to launch my Freshers Health project. Thank you very much, Anne.
It's a pleasure, Maxine. I had a lovely day. I've seen some lovely feet, and there's been some lovely feet as well. So I hope it helps a lot.
Yeah. Pity Natasha can't be in on this, but she's filming us. She was interviewing them before, those who were willing, before and after, just to say how they felt. And I must say that the underlying feeling, as I know personally, even as a complementary therapist, is one of feeling absolutely relaxed. And I know that the accent when you're doing feat reading is bringing out the positive, accentuating the positive, so that people can thrive on that.
It is absolutely right, because often when people come into the room, they're very apprehensive. They have no idea what feat reading is all about at all. And I always aim to leave them with something that they can take with them to work on that is positive, that is going to help to enhance their time at university or to enhance their day-to-day lives as well.
Yes.
And it helps to give them an insight as well into what is going on in their lives and how it's manifesting in their feet.
Yes, yes. And as you know, even when I first invited you, it was because the angle I was approaching is to do with what I have in the website, and there's a section called Finding Your Feet.
Yeah, so that was exactly baby steps, finding your feet, taking your next steps.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
And what I'm trying to do throughout the website is to acknowledge that as freshers, they've got it all. They're growing up. We're not saying they're not fit, they're not healthy. They know it all almost. But it's coming into a new environment. There's some people who are shy, and there's some people who are terribly outgoing, and you put them all together, and it's quite a mixture of people who need to negotiate their personalities and feel comfortable in their new environment.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously have all this online, because it's part of my launching of Freshers Health, of people understanding what I'm aiming at. And do you know, if this is successful, it'll be a formula for every Freshers Health launch in the student unions nationwide.
Fantastic.
I have to start small. It had to be baby steps. Over the years when I was doing the Breath of Fresh Air survey, which is the survey I call it, Breath of Fresh Air, I was really dreaming of it becoming big, and I think it will happen, but I was being reminded when I had my own coaching in those days, Maxine, take baby steps.
Take baby steps, exactly. One bit
and
at a time.
Now I'm seeing those baby steps look so big.
Well, that's good. Well, my son's going to university next September, so I would totally embrace, I'd be so pleased if he was to have something like this where he had.
Well, what you'll have to do is to tell me the university, and I'll get onto their welfare officer and their student union, just the way I did here at Roehampton, and we'll see whether we can work around it.
That would be lovely. I'd be very happy to go out and help them as well.
Yes. Well, it's a pity you can't stay today, because what's going on later on is the sack race.
Sack race?
Yes. Oh, shall I give it all away? Basically, it's going to be a competition between, we'll have 5 runners, maybe 15, 20 runners, but they go in groups of 5. Some will choose whether they're going to go with oxygen, and they're going to have a whiff of oxygen from the Pacific can. And then there will be a team that goes without oxygen, and we want to see who wins.
Who wins?
It's my way of demonstrating to people how, oxygen, which feeds the body, it just makes you fitter and you can achieve more. So I hope the oxygen team's win.
Yeah, good. Let's hope so. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.